Hey there, Libras. Felix Spring Tower here. So, this is your astrology and Libra collective spirit guide messages for the month of February, or whenever you feel drawn to this reading. So, usually, you guys know I do pick a cards per month, but this month we have a very rare planetary alignment happening between now until the end of February. So, what I wanted to do as a change, I wanted to dig a bit deeper, delve deeper into these energies and what it would mean for each of us based on star sign. All right. So before I proceed, just a reminder that this is a general reading for the collective. So only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And also, I'd encourage you guys, Libras, to use your intuition along with me when I channel the messages for your cards. You would not only sharpen your intuition this way, but it would enable you to derive specific messages from this general reading that are more tailored to your circumstance. Okay, so and before I go in, I can keep on doing this for every sign. When we're talking about a seven planetary alignment, you guys can look this up online. But basically, what we're talking about is Mars, Venus, Neptune, Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn, and Pluto, and later this month, Mercury, all in unique alignment. Very, very rare. I would say that we should expect to see this in the press soon if it hasn't been in the press already. Okay. All right. So Libras, let's get into your channeled messages. So what I'm picking up here is that you guys initially I'm being drawn to the star family and also, with this whale and orca elders card, and I'm hearing a police siren in the background as I pull up this card. Share your song, frequency of sound, deep diving. For you guys, there may be check out the Virgo reading because they also got this card. And trust me, I shuffled 3 times and this card just came jumping out every single time. So I would suggest you guys check out the Virgo reading. However, having said that, the message that I'm picking up from you guys as well, particularly the frequency of sound, deep diving, sharing your song, and star family, what is coming through here for you guys is that they're telling me, Libras, that you all have been, and it's a collective reading, take what resonates, been doing a lot of healing work when it comes to the effects of family dynamics, family power dynamics, and emotional wounds. Well, the effects family dynamics have had on you and emotional wounds out of that. So for some time now, Libras, you have been working on this, you have been healing this. Now, what they're saying regarding that, and please don't shoot the messenger, but you're being advised or you're being told to recognize how far that you guys have come. And they're saying to know that you've healed sufficiently and to use the momentum of the energies for this month to start focusing and putting your attention on the next phase. Your identity is not wrapped up in your family and the needing to heal and your wounds. You are bigger than that. So, what they're saying is that focus on the life that the healed version of you would like to have. What would that look like? And this is the time to start doing your vision boards, to look at, just brainstorm what that's going to look like for you, and then taking the steps towards achieving that. There's potent energy for you to be able to do that this month. Okay, so what else do we have here? Talking about ideas, because it's a collective reading, there'd be, when I see this, there'd be a lots of energies or lots of ideas that will be coming in for you. It's like lots of you on this healing journey know that you want to move to the next stage. So this is the next stage in terms of yourselves or in terms of work, or take it as it resonates when I talk about moving to the next stage. And you have lots of ideas coming in and you want to try them all. But what I'm picking up is being very careful of burnout. So that's another message. And remembering that it's a marathon, it's not a race. Okay. And your spirit guide team, Libras, are here to support you. This is the thing, because I shuffle and I lay the cards out, then I switch the camera on and go into the reading. But as I'm taking in all these cards, I'm seeing transformation, and it's like you're growing a set of wings or you're realizing you have wings and you could take flight out of this situation. Notice that she's holding on to stone. You're holding on to something old. You're holding on to a relic. You don't need to hold on to that anymore. You have wings, you're vibrant, you have movement, your hair's blowing in the wind, you're ready to go. And talking about ready to go, you have letting go, Libras. Everything is indeed out of control and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. And we have a lot of green. And notice this person's expanded posture. They're drawing me to that person in the background. And again, we have the stone statue. We have the stone statue here. And the stone statues, you know, those old black and white films, like this is old issue, it's old news. You're not your family's identity. You're not your family's trauma. In fact, I got the same message for Aquarius. So some of you guys may have Aquarius placements. But you're not your old family's issues. You could let that go. You could leave it. You could take flight, find your wings. This is the thing with Star Family, where you initiate it, find your wings, spread it, fly. Dive, dig deep, get away, explore yourself. What are you ready to do? How are you ready to turn up for yourself? It's a lot of transformation and letting go. And again, thank you, Spirit Guides, for guiding me to this. It's not a trap. Like, okay, so they're giving me another message, Libras. Again, only take it as it resonates. The more that you feel that you need to heal or continue healing, the more you are actually regressing backwards, believe it or not. Many times you have to allow life be life-been. So not every issue that comes up is really a reflection of something that you need to heal. Sometimes life just throws you curveballs and it's just going along with it. Every time you think, oh my gosh, is this thing my fault? Is it the vibrations I'm putting out? Is it this? Is it that? Is it that? Is it that? And you put it under a microscope and you feel you need to deep dive into it. That in itself is a trap. That in itself may cause you to unpick a lot of the fantastic work and progress that you've made. But however, don't get too hung up on that, Libras, because some of that is also based on the programming that you've had growing up. You know, that feeling that you're not good enough, having caregivers potentially who may have been ashamed, who have carried that, who may have carried their own issues. And these issues could have been shame, they could have been guilt, they could have been a number of things that your caregivers or those around you may have had. So by you always thinking that there's something you need to heal, there's something you need to do, instead of you're not those things, you're so much more bigger and brighter than those things. That is another trap in itself, but it's not your fault. It's the programming that you've been born into. So it's getting the conscious awareness of that and learning to let that go, because that in itself is its own trap. Okay, am I getting anything with the Scorpio energy? Oh my God, guys, you can't make this up. What does that say? Not transformation again. An intense transformation. Carnal, deep, eternal. What do we have here? About deep diving deep, sorry. And we have transformation here as well. And the lights on my camera have gone very, very bright when it comes to this. Yeah. You guys are on the verge of, or many of you in this reading, it's a collective reading, so I can't speak for everyone, but the majority of you guys are ready for this change. You guys are ready to step into, you're on the brink of it, you're on the verge of it. A lot of you could taste it, you're perhaps there already. But you are stepping into this, you're stepping into something great, actually, I have to say. You're leaving your family and a lot of people who are currently in your reality, you are leaving them behind. Now, this is another message I'm picking up. It may not happen physically just yet. Now, it could be some of you are traveling, etc., fair enough. But it's like from the way you think and the way you go about things, from an internal mindset, spiritual perspective, the way you handle your emotions. You guys have left either your family, your surroundings, or a lot of people that make up your realities, like you've left them behind already. Okay, that's just a message. I'll leave that with you. Take it as you want to, or as it resonates. Okay, so let's get into the tarot. So guys, as we go into the tarot part of this reading, just to say that I have a beginner's course about expanding your intuition and using the expanding your intuition, connecting with your inner wisdom, and how you could use tarot as a tool to do that. So my tarot course is called Beyond the Deck, and it consists of lots of videos, cheat sheets, user guides, bonus videos, practical exercises, the opportunity for energy clearing of limited beliefs in your subconscious, and just getting education and just best practice ways of tapping into your intuition. So we're basically cutting through the noise in the spiritual community to give you ways of knowing how to use tarot and using tarot in the best way. So check it out on my website, phoenixspringtarot.com. So, what were we talking about? And letting go and the trap. Doesn't this guy look trapped? Guys, my cards don't lie. They really do not lie. This is the thing about the trap. So some of you guys, and this is an emotional, subconscious, limiting beliefs, etc. sort of trap, right? And a lot of you guys this month are letting go of that. So whether it's energy healing or whether it's finding out your life purpose, you guys may find that you have a habit of either indulging or, and when I say indulging, I mean it could be food, it could be alcohol, it could be a number of different things. It could be a coping habit or a coping mechanism that you have. You're coming to terms with that now. You're seeing it for what it is. You're realizing they're all relics. You don't need them anymore. All right? You're becoming aware of it and you're leaving it behind. This guy could just bend over or stand up, lift this glass dome up and make his way out. That's what you guys are doing this month. Okay, so what else for Libras? What else for Libras? It's almost as if you're exiting the matrix, some of you. You're seeing this as a game. You're seeing the programming for what it is. You know it doesn't define you, and you're exiting it. And again, this is, they keep on bringing me back to the guilt, the shame, the feeling like you don't belong. But what is coming through here as well is that even though you may feel that you're locked out and you people are ignoring you and feeling like you don't belong, again, and I'm so sorry, I'm just going to say this, anywhere is going to be trust your instincts. You may not be able to see where you're going at this point in time. Trust your instincts, trust your spirit guide team, trust the synchronicity when you see it. And in a way, you know that anywhere is better than the toxic situationships and relationships that you've been exposed to. You know that deep down. Oh my gosh, look at another card here. Family, 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 family everywhere. Now, another thing I want to pick up as well that they're giving me with this Five of Pentacles, it's finances as well. And you have a tricksy, they're giving me Uranus. No, Saturn, Jupiter and Saturn. No, it's Uranus. It's Uranus. Sorry, they're correcting me. It's Uranus. You have a tricky Uranus energy in the 7 planetary alignment. So beware of unexpected bills or things that come out of nowhere. And also for you guys, Scorpio may feature quite prominently, either your sun, moon, or rising. And for some of you, this is a message for Libra ascendants. If this is your Scorpio, is your second house is the house of money. So money management, having a practical plan, paying off debt, savings, looking at your credit rating. If you were burying your head in the sand when it came to money and not quite dealing with it and looking to distract yourself from it. This is something that you need to get on top of, because I'm being told that a lot of your goals and plans and so on would be linked to that somehow. Like there's a barrier when it comes to you guys and money. And there's also unexpected bills here as well. Family again, but I think we've dealt with family quite a lot. Okay, what else for our Libras? What else for Libras? The Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Spirit Guides for the Libra Collective. For the Libra Collective, I was not getting a message from this. So let's see. What else for the Libra Collective? There's that deep release and letting go, isn't it? I feel for you guys that the moon cycle this month is going to be quite powerful for you all as well. New moons and full moons. Full moons about letting go, and new moons about starting something new. And that's basically what we've been talking about a lot in this reading. And it's come up next to transformation, next to your Scorpio energy. So it's transformation that's going to be happening on, and this is what I said at the end of my channeled reading. It may not be a transformation that people would necessarily see externally. It's a shift that's happening internally, a shift in your mindset, a shift in your emotions, a shift with your spiritual alignment. It's a huge shift in perspective that's happening. It's like you see, and again, I say this, you see the matrix for what it is, you see the game for what it is, you see the programming for what it is, you see the people around you for what it is. And with this death card, you are just ready to step out of it. You're ready to step out of it. You're ready to lift up this bell jar that you're in and just raise it up and step out of it. Death. It's the end. You're ready to start anew. You have a vast vista ahead of you. There's nothing but clear skies ahead of you. And that is because you've done the journey and you've walked through the unknown. You were brave enough to do that. And finally, you're coming out on the other side in clear daylight. You're not having the trees or anything. You no longer need to walk in the darkness of night anymore. You don't need to live there or live in your shadow or anything like that. It's like you're just deciding to step out of your current matrix. They're different. They're telling me they're different matrix. Oh my God, you have to check out Virgo. Virgo got this card as well. Virgo got this card as well. There are many different and there we go. That feeling of hurt, that feeling of resentment, that feeling of being stabbed in the back, that feeling of people not doing right by you is basically what I'm picking up with this energy here. And people not doing right by you and just not caring. But you, look at you with your head bowed and holding your heart. And you've been carrying that shame, carrying the guilt, feeling that you're in the wrong. But no more. You're not carrying this anymore. You've healed it. You're transformed out of it. All right? Final message for Libra. Final message. Yep, you're lifting out of it. And your spirit guides and guardian angels are here to help you lift out and rise out of it. They're lifting you out of it's like their air, like a helicopter comes in, grabs hold of you, and they just lift you up. It's like that's what's happening for you guys with this transformation. Oh, gosh, I put that card back in the deck. But what I was seeing is that notice you had a lot of beings, a lot of like fairies with their wings, and they were beating those wings to lift you up. And look what we have here. You have wings as well, lifting yourself up out of that situation. Okay, let's get a final message for you. A reminder regarding your monies. Reminder, don't go into any extraneous spending or anything like that this month. This is just a reminder about that. And know that you are being celebrated. This is your healing. This is your healing. You are healed. And it's like celebrating that with the 6 of Wands. We're all around you giving, like, this is your whole spirit guide team. All your ancestors are applauding you. Because you have put in and you have done that work, Libras. This is all your spirit guide team congratulating you. This is you. Look at that, knowing that you've healed. All the trauma that was imprinted on you. You could see it for what it is. It's lifting off you. You could see it now. You're aware of it now. You've integrated your shadow. It doesn't have control of you anymore. You have control over it. Damn, Libras. Okay, I am going to leave that there for now. I hope this resonated with you, Libras. Let me know if it did.